Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Draymond Green is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Curry. Then it's Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Doncic kicks to James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Butler attacking. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Reeves. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. James with the bucket.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Green kicks to Butler. Porzingis sets the pick for Butler to the inside and stolen by Ayton. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Doncic, defended by Moody. And here is Doncic, comes up empty down low.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Green. Butler on the wing. He's defended by LaRavia. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Butler. A rebound by the Lakers. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Doncic against Butler. Looking to end the run. Curry, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Reeves outside. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Back to Reeves. 6 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The offensive rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that is just great effort by Ayton on the offensive glass. He did not give up on that possession.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry passes to Porzingis. Here's Butler. Over Doncic. Butler, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
He's off on the first. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Green, still without a basket. Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Doncic looking it over. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Over Butler. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Warriors trail by 5. Curry with it. Defended by Reeves. Pass to Moody. Now here's Butler. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at some of the stats for Jimmy Butler.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Lakers leading by 5. Doncic passes to LeBron. And here's Reeves outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Third is Draymond Green. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
It's made the fans of both those guys, I think, extremely happy, seeing the way they've been passing and sharing the ball lately.
Pass to Horford. And here is Butler. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
First free throw is good. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
No good on the second free throw.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Pass to Doncic. Green with the block.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Butler missing again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic against Butler. Now here's Doncic, guarded closer. No good that time.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
It's Curry outside. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Moravia passes to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Warriors trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Pass to Horford. Curry deciding where to go with it. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Gets one to fall, but only his 2nd make in the first 7 attempts.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Hachimura is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 7. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Doncic fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding.
early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Horford. Nothing on the board. Here's Butler. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Draymond Green with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Curry on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. Shoots from 12. And Los Angeles guys shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Outside for Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 9 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
It's stolen by Curry. He nails it, and we're tied up. 11 points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Hayes. Here's Kennard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And looking now at some numbers for Stephen Curry. He's been dominant over the last month, putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
That free throw good from Kennard. Some changes for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Podziemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jimmy Butler. Both free throws good from Kennard.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers leading. Now Hachimura. No scoring in this one. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Melton with the steal. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Back to Melton. Launches a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Rui Hachimura picks one up. The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. So it's the Lakers now. Now here's Doncic. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
And the shot goes down. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford, DeAnthony Melton out there with Pajemski. And there's Porzingis and Richard. Here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Melton. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Good work there as it goes. Porzingis has got his first 2 points of the night.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Hachimura with a screen on Melton. Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Melton. And it's the Warriors on the break. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The Lakers trail. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now here is Hachimura. He's covered closely. Lock at 6. Pass to Hayes. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Reeves. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, here's Melton. 9 points last game. Here's Porzingis, and easy 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Kennard up top. He's defended by Pajemski. Hayes the pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. He's got a clear path. Here's Melton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Hachimura. The Warriors making the shot. Craig, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And there it is for them.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, he is known as a lockdown defender, but Butler can also make plays on the ball.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Porzingis with a screen on Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Moody finds Butler. Here's Melton. Launches it. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Now here's Smart. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Warriors, 4 games back.
And, guys, for the Warriors, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now here's Porzingis. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Melton. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Reeves finds Vanderbilt. Kennard for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now here's Porzingis. He had 16 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Porzingis.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Golden State.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him? That's where we are. Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Out to Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Here's Butler. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Reeves against Melton. They set the screen. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 10. Reeves with it from 11 feet away. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Melton. Porzingis against Doncic. Porzingis passes to Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Quentin Post. On defense, the Warriors. Pass to Kennard. Here's LaRavia. And the lead is down inside single digits. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it. Well, I like the physicality by Ayton. He forced the issue, got the contact, and was able to get it to go.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Free throw no good for Ayton. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 20. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, for a guy with that kind of size, it doesn't take much. That looked pretty easy.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kennard finds Ayton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
When Ayton is this aggressive offensively, defenses really get too physical with him, and you see now resort to fouling.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, and clearly DeAndre Ayton has an advantage with his size, but it's also his touch and his finesse that make a huge difference.
Ayton hits them both.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Outside Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Lakers trail by 7. And here is Doncic. 10 points for him from deep three-point land. And Moody pulls it down.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
James outside. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
It's a great find by Curry. He's never given enough credit when it comes to his passing.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic outside. Pass to Laravia. Here's Doncic. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. LeBron with the muscle inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Pass to Horford. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's LeBron. He had 28 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Butler after Luka Doncic's bucket. Butler dishes to Curry. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Down low. Melton, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ayton kicks to Doncic. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 15 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Melton. For 3. The shot off that time. And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top. They're up by 7. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for Golden State.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Lakers trail by 7. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Warriors shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And the second free throw, good. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And looking to do damage in there, Butler draws the foul.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic passes to LeBron. Puts it up from 17. Tries again. Out to the right wing. Ayton kicks to James. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now Moody, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Shoots over Doncic. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now, here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Warriors leading by 4. Butler dishes to Green. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by LaRavia. Curry can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. James looking around. Ayton sets the pick for James. And he hits the jump shot. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Reeves with the screen for LeBron. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 7 points for Austin Reeves.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
So his efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Porzingis with the steal. Left side, Curry. Outside, Green. Here's Moody. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Doncic, bounce pass. James against Green. Shot clock at 5. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 21. Reeves outside. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Butler passes to Green. Lob pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Ayton. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shoots from 12. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. Reeves with it. He's got 7. Yep, it counts.
Well, that's just great focus from Reeves, showing some toughness, converting that through contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. The first free throw is good.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Aiden, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Mr. Porzingis. Over Ayton. And it's Luka with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Reeves in the corner. Off target from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry from 3.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And here's Hayes. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Kennard, the pass to James. Point-blank range, too easy for LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And so here is Golden State. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Shot, high post. Good on the jump shot. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Down low, Hayes. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Butler. 15 points in the game. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 16 points.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Curry. Back to Porzingis. Golden State moving it around. Green inside. He's against Vanderbilt. The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Vanderbilt. Still yet to score. Porzingis with the steal. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry from past the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Los Angeles on D. Outside Curry. Pass to post. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the middle. Stolen away. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just wanting it more there. You gotta like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Lakers trail by 7. Reeves outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he makes the first.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
And Reeves drops them both. Warriors leading by 5. Outside, Porzingis. Up top, Curry. Kennard covering. Pass to post. Now here's Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. Again, Golden State.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Hachimura kicks to Hayes. Here's Reeves, and the layup's good off the glass. Reeves has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State, leading by 5. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Here's Richard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's the experience of Curry there, making a difference.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Melton against Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Here's Reeves. Hachimura finds Kennard. Here's Hayes. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
It's been a rough quarter for him, not efficient at all.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Reeves outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody. Horford is out there with Quentin Post. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Butler in at the 1 spot. Kennard finds Reeves. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 5. Butler feeling out of it. In the corner, Moody with it. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Kennard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Butler against Reeves. It's deflected. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. In the corner, Kennard with it. Sinks the triple.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Reeves against Butler. In the paint, Butler.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Lakers trail by 7. Reeves outside. Shoots from 12. Buries the jump shot. Reeves has got 19 points.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Melton kicks to Butler. Horford with a screen on Reeves. Fires from deep. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 8 now on the night. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Kennard, the pass to Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Butler. Now Vanderbilt. Outside Butler. And here's Melton. Kennard covering. Melton's shot is good.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
Hachimura with a screen on Butler. And here's Reeves outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Come on, man, take that.
Butler kicks to Melton. Horford with a screen on Kennard. Melton, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Now, here's Kennard. 5 on the clock, and the Lakers turn it over again. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And the Warriors also making a change. Richards is checked in. Here's Melton. Now Butler, guarded by Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Kennard. And so Butler nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Inside, it's stolen by Green. Here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Doncic finds Smart. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic with the steal. On the drive, Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 23 points.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Now Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Butler kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Green. Screen by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. And That one's good. Green. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So it's the Lakers now. Doncic outside. Back to James. Clock at 6. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. The Warriors also with a sub. Richards is checked in. Now Ayton. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Richard, he's defended by LaRavia. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reeves with the screen on Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Green in the high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And he sinks the second. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. The tray. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Here's Porzingis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Reeves with the screen on Butler. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Warriors leading by 6. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's James. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's Laravia, defended by Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. So it's the Lakers now. Ayton finds Reeves. Ayton a screen on Curry. Clock at 4. Over in the corner, Laravia. Here's James. James slams it in.
And you have to keep James off the boards because he will punish you like that if he gets the rebound.
Now here's Curry. Porzingis with the ball. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Doncic. Outside, James. Over Green. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Butler. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis. Short bucket is good.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
No good on that one.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 3. Now Porzingis. Stolen by Reeves. Fast break, here they come. Doncic. Good! Lays it right in there.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Porzingis. Butler up top. Curry outside. Tries it from 19. James rips down the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
To take the lead, it's off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Butler on the way. Guarded by Doncic. Green outside. 5 to shoot. Now Curry shoots the 3. Does not go.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Now Curry. Butler outside. Right side Porzingis. Up top Curry. He'll put it up there. Cleared away by Ayton.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
Here's Butler. Green outside. There's the jumper. Nice one.
And Green showing you he's been here before, rising to the moment.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ayton cleared away by Curry. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big-time conversion there. Puts them up 3.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
James in the post, guarded by Green. Now Ayton, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And isn't it great to see Ayton come up big, proving he's not afraid of that moment.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge, and that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.